So we're here outside Superbooth. We want to kind of give you a flavour of what this place is, because it's really crazy. If you look along the side here, there's this massive kind of monolith of a building coming all the way across. This is an old GDR East German broadcast building that was purpose-built for the recording of radio in the 1950s. So it's basically got a ton of purpose-built acoustic spaces, and it's all in this sort of 1950s kind of grandeur. If you look around here, we're kind of in the middle of what looks a bit like a kind of zombie apocalypse movie set. I mean, it really is in the middle of nowhere in many ways, right on the banks of the river. So we'll just do a quick tour just so you get an idea of what this place is like. Follow me. So this is the way in. So this is the first hall. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. I have to talk a bit louder. This is where there's a lot of modular nonsense, as you'd expect. Well, not nonsense, but, you know, the usual cacophony. So along the sides here, we've got several major manufacturers. There's Ken Macbeth over there, Abstract Data. And these chaps here in the grey coats are the Superbooth staff. There he goes.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
It's good. Day one.
Day one. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Loud, intense, as every music show, but yeah, we're feeling good, I think.
Excellent. I think it's fantastic. We're just doing a quick whiz round tour just to kind of give people an idea of what this is about. So.
And in fact, a beautiful piece of architecture, GDR. Yeah, perfect 50s GDR style. So I'm blown away as well. It's my second day here. The second time I'm in this building at all, so I'm still flashed.
Yeah. Right. Thank you very much. See you later. Right. Let's go. So we'll go. You notice we got the red carpet, which is a little bit grubby now, but makes you feel special, especially when you go up a staircase like this. This is sort of classic bit of marble. Watch your step there, Ed. Don't want you falling over. So as we come up here, we've got more booths. So we've got the Touche guys here, and there's Audio Werkstatt. Then there's the Moon Modular. And this is the staff only. This is our little interrogation room up here where we've got a little office. So this is where things get really special. Oh look, there's Hans from musotalk.de, regular on the Sonic State podcast. So we'll start over here because this is one of the two main halls. These spaces have been created by acoustic experts of the time, and they built these specifically to sound good. This is probably going to be loud in here. I don't know what's going on. So this is Studio 1. If you look up to the ceiling, you might be able to make out. No, it's pitch black. Okay, let's come out. So that didn't go too well because it's just so dark in there. But there's a performance going on, and this is the main hall. This is been designed specifically for a 2.6 reverb tail, which apparently is what you want for this kind of thing, and it's so perfectly designed that it's actually they have to clear the place out at 4 o'clock so that the humidity wouldn't affect the tail for the recording of the evening's concert. Let's have a look at this. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, look up at the ceiling, all of this damping, all this sort of vaulted, all of these surfaces are built for acoustics. And this is the presentation stage where people have been talking about their specific items, and it looks like somebody's tuning a dulcimer over here. Let's have a look. So this would be where the orchestra would sit, and the audience would be up here. And apparently this organ here is built by one of the most famous organ designers in the world. But I did hear a story, and I'm not sure if this is true, that the tuning of it was slightly too low for an orchestra, so they hardly ever use it, which is kind of one of those crazy, maybe East German administrational errors that you might see. And if you see up here, this is where the old control room was. And these are the guys preparing for a kind of electromechanical performance later. Wow. So, I mean, what's happening during the day here is there's basically the trade show goes from 10 till 8. And then there are performances in the evening ranging from, I think tonight is an early end, so it maybe ends at 11 o'clock. Then after which, it goes on to banging techno until 4 o'clock in the morning. So, let's go and see another part of the building. Watch your step. Oh, look, here's Gareth Jones. So, there's Mr. Dopefer. Korg are here. MFB. I shot a little something earlier today, so hopefully you'll see that as well today. Out here is the cafeteria area where you can get supper. So we'll go this way. This is the, and here's the bar, which I haven't been at yet, honestly. Look at it. I mean, it's just full of these beautiful things. I mean, this is beautiful, just utilitarian 1950s telephone. Right, let's keep going. Sorry. So this is the corridor that links two parts of the show. I don't know if you're able to make out, but there's little tiny ring of Genelecs, one in every window, and there's a kind of sound installation. We'll look in here because this is another major live room. Herr Schneider's.
Yes, and by the way, can rein personal Frage, a rein personal question. Can my friend, rein personal? What's rein personal?
It's rein personal.
It's rein personal, yeah. Can you understand rein personal? It's a rein personal from friend to friend, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you're English, you should understand that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, it's a rein personal Frage. My friend has a problem with his system. He wants to put it in your office. Is that possible overnight?
I don't have a problem with that. That's okay.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Haas.
No problem.
By the way, this is Mr. Haas, and he is the second one with a finger like that. Don't you have a finger like that?
No, I don't.
You know, my assistant Sebastian Baumann, the boss.
Entire arm. It's the curse. Is it the curse of the
If you're
Funkhaus?
a real Superbooth nerd, you have a finger like that, you know.
It's like Funkhaus finger.
The latest
Funky
tomorrow
finger.
we
Funky
have
finger.
a finger
And
like
we
that.
go now to Saal 1, and this is Mr. T. Raumschmiere, and we will have a little chat later on. You will probably listen to that. Thank you, Baumann.
In the inimitable style of Andreas Schneider, he's basically the guy behind the energy behind this. So this is another one of the live rooms. This is where Yamaha and Cubase have got their booth. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Also got some montages on display, and all of these walls are made of different substances. So you've got this kind of very specific acoustic space, and it really is just mind-blowingly kind of beautifully built with music in mind. There's a lady sporting one of the Yamaha refaces. I bet she's cold because it's quite chilly in here. There's no heating. So as we continue along here, we should look quickly at Moog Island because this is a beautiful space. This is another one of the most amazing. As we come in, you can hear the acoustic space just completely changes. Dead, very specific sort of sound. And everybody, it's really strange because normally in the rest of the trade show, everybody's really loud, but this is very quiet. Everybody is very quiet and it makes you whisper. It's like going to a library, but it's not designed that way. It just seems to have happened. It's an organic thing. So as you can see, they've got a beautiful kind of funky setup in here, and the Moog Alto, I think, is that over there? There's Steve Dunnington over there, who's one of the designers. And look, another nice little detail piece here. Obviously one of the old patch panels and the studio clock. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Right, let's go. So if we go through this way, this is yet another live space, much smaller. I think this is a control room of one of the people who's resident here. So this is an actual working functional space. And then we come through here to another live space, which is just, again, very beautiful. Oh, look, there's Cuckoo there. Playing the Arturia Matrix Brute. So, what else have we got? Yeah, so beautiful oak panelling, vaulted ceiling. Let's go, we've still got some more to get. Modal guys, NF1. Luca from Modulus. Modal. Ah, sorry. I've been at a trade show for too long. So here's another lovely architectural feature. Going up to, there's another space up there with some more exhibitors. Some more guys here, some more modular people. And if we look, actually, if we might be able to, let's go upstairs, because then we'll get a view of the river, because we're on the river here. In fact, one of the things about this place, it's quite out of the way, but what they've done is they organised one of the large Berlin riverboats to ferry people to and fro. So our commute to work this morning was done on a really large Lux ferry boat at 9 o'clock, which was awesome. So there's the Native Instrument people. They don't do trade shows, but they're doing this one. Yuhi over here, and there's the famous Absinthe Bar, which we've kept well away from. But if you come over this way, here we go. So this is the Spree, or Spree. I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah. One more thing. This place is a bit like a kind of a maze, and there's actually another room in here which is taken by Roland. This is where a lot of the IRA and music production stuff is. So, oh no, there's another room first. I forgot that. There's the Roly guys. Avida here. Access. There's the new edition Virus. Some Nord people. And here's something you won't see very often. A pair of Schmitz. Now that really is a beautiful thing, don't you think? Don't see them at all in the wild, really. And then we come through here, and this is yet another live space, I believe. And this one is Roland's room, effectively. So they've got all the IR staff, V-drums, and the performance stage. And again, you can see this just fantastic detail. And for a space this big, you would expect some kind of acoustic interaction, but it feels very controlled, and that's the thing about this space. It's great to be at a show where the whole building has basically been built for music creation, and there'll be a lot of performances later. Anyway, see you next time.